Betrayal don't hurt because it happened. Shit, it hurts because I let you close enough to do it. Enemy stab you in the front, while betrayal leaves snakes twisted right in your back. Supposed to be fair, right? Blood thicker than water, till the flood came. You call me brother, I believed every word of that, till I saw you switch up for a cheaper bag in the Birkin tag. We broke bread, shared plates, split the hurt in half. I bled for you, you just learned how to work the staff. You was family when the camera's on in the club pack, when the bottles pop and the blunt pass. I love that, but when life hit, where the hugs at, where the love at? I was on E, you was ghost, guess we unplugged that. You said I got you, but you had me on the cross. Nails in my palms, you was laughing at the cost. Gave you space at my table, you was adding to my loss. Used to call you day one, now you day gone lost. Mama always told me watch you keep close. Some hearts colder than the steel and they peak coat. You was never solid, just a repost. A meme of a man, never real, just a cheap quote. You chose the snakes, I chose the souls on my sneakers. Walked away from the leeches and the weak leaders. Had to cut off the brush and let the tree breathe up. Now the fruit sweeter, peace deeper. I don't need you. You was calling me your brother, but was plotting on my lover. Smiling in my face while you talking undercover. Told me we forever, we was solid, we was blooders, but your loyalty was thin. It's the rubber on the budget. You was claiming that you slide, that you ride for me. But when drama hit the porch, you was hiding keys. You was posting all the wisdom of my injuries. Guess the envy in your eyes blocked the empathy. You said family, but you meant it like a figure of speech. Use me as a stepping stone just to get to the beach. Now you drowning in the lies, trying to swim in the bleach. Watch the guilt off your soul, but it's sticking it seams. Look, I used to wanna hit your line, try to fix that. Now the only time I dollars when I mismatch. Old pain with the new growth, big fat. Broke my heart, but the break gave me kickback. I learned to love from a distance, no more close calls. You mix brother with business, that's a low ball. You turn family forever to a phone log. Full of numbers, I ain't down since a snowfall. Still I'm grateful for the lessons and the heartache. You turn my warm heart colder than a car safe, but I needed that chill just to part ways. Now I keep a small circle like a heartache. You ain't my brother, you ain't my king. You were just somebody I was suffering with. Now I discovered I'm enough by my sins. Forgave what you did, but I ain't trusting you again. No, I ain't mad, I just moved on. You wanted pity, but I pulled strong. You lost a real one, that's your loss. I found myself when I cut you off. I ain't bitter, I'm just better with the facts now. Your chair vacant at the table where I max out. I don't toast to the fakes, I just cash out. Invested in my peace, that's a max account. I remember every late night, every deep talk. Every if you fall, I fall out of street talk. You was practicing betrayal like a theme song. Now you background noise when the beat's on. You turned loyalty to nothing but a hashtag. Gossip in the group chat, snitching in the snap map. You was clapping for me front row past that, but you hate it in your heart, that's a laugh track. I could drag you in this verse, drop facts, name names. Tell the world how you move for some cheap fame, but I'd rather let karma run a replay. I'm just trying to turn my scars into keychains, so I keep it cool, no vendetta in my veins. You did what you did, I adapted to the change. You showed your true colors and I stepped at the frame. Now the picture look better when you not in the frame. I ain't mad at you, I'm mad at who I was, for believing every lie when you dressed it up as love. But I healed that version of me standing in the mud. Now I'm walking on my purpose, not your rug. Supposed to be family, ended up enemy. Now you just a page in my memory. No revenge, no rage, just energy. Shifted to the ones who were sent for me. Pray for me, stay with me, learn with me. You lost me, I found me, that's symmetry. It's cool, I ain't mad at you. From nothing to nothing, now I'm glad we fractured.
It's Lidu.